Greetings collectors, BQAGGIE back after an extended hiatus with another video in what seems like decades since the last one. Want to show you guys my James Bond collection that I've been able to acquire for the past 6 to 8 months. Most of you guys who have followed me and who have known me for a long time know that I've been a prominent member in the Klutzenchara forums and community, hockey collector. I still do collect hockey, although very quietly. Still love my Madonna collection. Kind of collecting in the shadows right now with hockey. Like I said, just doing it quietly. But I have kind of awakened a passion for James Bond collecting here lately. I've always been a fan of James Bond, but within the past 6 to 8 months, I've just really dove deep into collecting James Bond stuff. I find it really exciting. I'm a huge Daniel Craig James Bond fan, although I'm a fan of all the movies in the franchise. Love Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, Pierce Brosnan, Roger Moore, and of course Daniel Craig. But I want to show you my collection. I'm going to start with the relics of Daniel Craig first, and then move on into the autos. So without further ado, let's stop talking and show you what I have. First up is a relic card from Casino Royale, shirt, jacket, and pants. Also from Casino, shirt, jacket, and pants. Shirt and pants. Undershirt, shirt, and pants. Shirt, jacket, and pants. So essentially his full suit. And then moving on to Quantum of Solace, his shirt and jacket. Bond's pants and Mitchell's jacket from the interrogation scene at the beginning. Shirt and pants. Shirt and jeans. His jacket. Tuxedo shirt. Jacket and tie. Love the way that tie comes out. And then Renee Mathis's jacket and James Bond's jacket. Moving on to Skyfall, his sweater. His tie. Tuxedo. Jacket, shirt, and pants. His jacket from Casino. And his suit from Skyfall. So those are my Daniel Craig James Bond relics. I'm going to start hitting the autographs. I'm going to show you both Rittenhouse and Upper Deck. I prefer the Rittenhouse full bleeds. I think they just pop a lot more. But I'm going to start showing you by film and work my way through the ink. So here we go. First up is Agent Strangways from Dr. No, Timothy Moxon. Next up is Jill Masterson from Goldfinger, Shirley Eaton. And these are the official Rittenhouse seals. That means that this Top loader is sealed. It's an exclusive of some kind. From Goldfinger, Tilly Masterson, Tanya Mallet. And she passed away recently. Probably the most iconic female character in the James Bond universe. From Goldfinger, Pussy Galore, Honor Blackman. From You Only Live Twice, as a masseuse, Jeanne Roland. From You Only Live Twice, as Ling Sai Chen. And you will see her again a little bit later. From You Only Live Twice, as Helga Brandt, Karen Dorr. His only appearance as James Bond from On Her Majesty's Secret Service, George Lazenby. From Diamonds Are Forever as Plenty O'Toole, Lana Wood. From Live and Let Die, Solitaire, Jane Seymour. From Live and Let Die as Rosie Carver, Gloria Hendry. From Live and Let Die as Sheriff J.W. Pepper, Clifton James. From The Man with the Golden Gun as Mary Goodnight, Britt Eklund. From The Man with the Golden Gun as Francisco Scaramanga, Christopher Lee. This is an exclusive dual autograph from The Spy Who Loved Me, Richard Kyle as Jaws and Roger Moore as James Bond. From The Spy Who Loved Me as Naomi, Carolyn Monroe. From The Spy Who Loved Me as Fekesh, Nadim Sawala. From The Spy Who Loved Me as Stromberg One-Ship Captain, George Rubicek. For Your Eyes Only as Aris Christatos, Julian Glover. For Your Eyes Only as Hector Gonzalez, Stefan Khalifa. For Your Eyes Only as Eric Kriegler, John Wyman. For Your Eyes Only as Smithers, Jeremy Bullock. From Octopussy as Octopussy, Maud Adams. From Octopussy as VJ, VJ Armitage, or Armitra, depending upon if that J is silent. From Octopussy as Gobinda, Kabir Bedi. From Octopussy as General Orloff, Stephen Burkoff. From Octopussy as Mishka and Grishka, David and Tony Meyer. From Octopussy as Jim Fanning, Douglas Wilmer. From A View to a Kill as Stacey Sutton, Tanya Roberts. From A View to a Kill as Scarpine, Patrick Basho. From A View to a Kill as the San Francisco police captain, Joe Flood. From A View to a Kill as Chuck Lee, David Yip. From A View to a Kill as Frederick Gray, Jeffrey Keane. From The Living Daylights as Cara Malovoy, Miriam Diabo. From The Living Daylights as General Georgi Koskov, Jeroen Karabe. From The Living Daylights as Saunders, Thomas Wheatley. From The Living Daylights as Agent Rubovich, Virginia Hay. From The Living Daylights as Liz, Catherine Rabbit. From The Living Daylights as the Harem Girl, Femi Gardner. From The Living Daylights as Linda Bell Avery. From License to Kill as Franz Sanchez, Robert Davi. From License to Kill as Kwang, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. The director of all of the 1980s James Bond films, John Glenn. Legendary character actor as Barrelhead Bar Patron from License to Kill, Branscombe Richmond. From License to Kill as Heller, Don Stroud. From GoldenEye as Agent Alec Trevelyan, Sean Bean. From GoldenEye as General Oromov, Gottfried John. A relic from The World Is Not Enough, the parachute, Parahawk canopy. From Tomorrow Never Dies as Elliot Carver, Jonathan Price. From Tomorrow Never Dies as Agent Wei Lin, Michelle Yeoh. From Tomorrow Never Dies as the Master Sergeant, Al Matthews, was also Apone in Aliens. From Tomorrow Never Dies as Stamper, Götz Otto. From The World Is Not Enough as Sir Robert King, David Calder. From The World Is Not Enough as Dr. Molly Warmflash, Serena Scott Thomas. From The World Is Not Enough as Zukovsky's henchman, Daz Crawford. From The World Is Not Enough as Mr. Bullion, Goldie. From The World Is Not Enough as Truchen, Carl McChrystal. From Die Another Day as Charles Robinson, Colin Salmon. From Die Another Day as Colonel Moon, William Lee. From Die Another Day as the Nurse, Christina Cortez. From Casino Royale as Dryden, Malcolm Sinclair. From Casino Royale as Carter, Joseph Milson. From Casino Royale as Molaka, Sebastien Foucan. From Casino Royale, the club receptionist, Christina Cole. From Casino Royale as Solange, Katerina Marino. From Casino Royale as Demetrios, Simon Abkarian. From Casino Royale as Carlos, Claudio Santamaria. From Casino Royale as the stockbroker, Tom Chadbon. From Casino Royale as Rene Mathis, Giancarlo Giannini. From Casino Royale as Valenka, Ivana Milicevic. From Casino Royale as the tournament director, Carlos Leal. From Casino Royale as Fukuda, Tom So. From Casino Royale as Stephen Obano, Isaac de Bencole. From Casino Royale as Madame Wu, Sai Chin. From Casino Royale as Hot Room Doctor, Crispin Bonham Carter. From Casino Royale as Gettler, Richard Semmel. From Casino Royale as Felix Leiter, Jeffrey Wright. From Casino Royale as the Casino Royale dealer, Daniel Andreas. From Casino Royale as Krat, Clemens Schick. There we go. Then I have a couple of relics from Casino Royale. Malaka, his shirt, jacket, and pants. Mr. White, his shirt and pants. Stephen Obano, his shirt and jacket. Oops. Felix Leiter, his tuxedo. Carlos, his shirt. Gettler, his suit. And Mathis, his shirt, jacket, and pants. From Quantum of Solace, Jesper Christensen as Mr. White. Quantum of Solace as Dominic Green, Matthew Amalric. From Quantum of Solace as General Medrano, Joaquin Cosio. From Quantum of Solace as Perla de las Tunas Receptionist, Una Chaplin. From Quantum of Solace as Foreign Secretary, Tim Peugeot Smith. From Quantum of Solace as Guy Haynes, Paul Ritter. From Quantum of Solace as Elvis, Anatoly Taubman. Oops. Of course. There we go. From Quantum of Solace as Yusef Simon Kassianides. A relic of Dominic Green, his shirt and pants. From Skyfall as Agent Ronson, Bill Buckhurst. From Skyfall as M. Judi Dench. From Skyfall as Tanner Rory Kinnear. From Skyfall as Patrice Ola Rapace. From Skyfall as Eve Moneypenny, Naomi Harris. From Skyfall as Dr. Hall, Nicholas Woodson. From Skyfall as Q, Ben Wishaw. From Skyfall as Severine, Berenice Marlowe. And I also have her dress and auto relic. From Skyfall as Vanessa Elise Dutoit. From Skyfall as Silva's henchman, Milorad Kapoor. From Skyfall as Severine's bodyguard, Tank Dong, relic and auto. From Spectre as Marco Sciarra, Alessandro Cremona. From Spectre as Mr. Hinks, Dave Bautista. From Spectre as Dr. Madeline Swan, Leia Seydoux. And I have her parallel card as well. So that's it for the Rittenhouse autographs. Next up are the Upper Deck autographs. From The Spy Who Loved Me as Commander Carter, Shane Rimmer. From Moonraker as Dr. Holly Goodhead, Lois Childs. From Moonraker as Corinne Dufour, Corinne Cleary. From The Man with the Golden Gun as Mary Goodnight, Britt Eklund. From For Your Eyes Only as BB Doll, Lynn Holly Johnson. From Octopussy as an Octopussy Girl, Mary Staven. From The Living Daylights as Necros, Andreas Wisniewski. From The Living Daylights as Miss Moneypenny, Caroline Bliss. From License to Kill as Felix Leiter, David Hedison. From Goldeneye as Tanner, Michael Kitchen. From The World Is Not Enough as Renard, Robert Carlyle. From The World Is Not Enough as Miss Moneypenny, Samantha Bond. From Die Another Day as Zhao, Rick Yoon. From Die Another Day as Damien Falco, Michael Madsen. And from Quantum of Solace as Mitchell, Glenn Foster. So there are my Upper Deck autograph cards. The last few I'm going to show you are just a couple of random autographs. This is a Hollywood, Legends of Hollywood trading card that has been certified as authentic, autographed by Louis Jourdan, who was Kamal Khan in Octopussy. Next up is a certified cut autograph from Beckett from the legendary Q, Desmond Llewellyn. And last up is my assortment of Daniel Craig autographs. First up is his autographed relic from Skyfall. And then the case incentive dual autograph of Daniel Craig and Judi Dench as Bond and M. This is by far my favorite Daniel Craig autographed card because it comes from Casino Royale, from the legendary scene where he says Bond, James Bond, and he is carrying the Heckler & Koch UMP-9 suppressed. Daniel Craig. And then from Skyfall, with the infamous Walther PPK. So that is it. I will leave you on those two autographs there. That is my James Bond trading card collection that I've been able to acquire in the past 6 to 8 months. Hope you all enjoyed it. I realize it is a long video, but you can see that I certainly have a passion towards James Bond thus far in the short time that I've been collecting them. But once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry I've been away for a little while, but I wanted something passionate that I wanted to make a video on, and I felt that I've done that. So thanks as always for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.